to welcome His Excellency Mr. Stevo Pendarovski, President of North Macedonia. Your Excellency, you have the floor.
Thank you. Your Excellencies, dear friends, with the pandemic still dominating the world's agenda, we should not underestimate one of the greatest systemic risks ever posed to the humanity. Scientists say there might be only 1 decade left for the world to fundamentally redesign its development paradigms, to change our life habits and reconstruct our economies on a sustainable basis. If we ignore these worrying trends, catastrophic consequences will follow for the environment, health, food and water security, in fact for the overall human safety and development. So what we promised in Paris, we must deliver here in Glasgow. As EU candidate country ready to start negotiations, North Macedonia has already been transposing European climate acquis in its national legislation. By supporting the European Green Deal, we are committed to do our share in turning Europe into the first carbon-neutral continent by 2050. Despite the fact that we are a small European country, we have great climate ambitions. To this end, we adopted the enhanced national determined contributions. Our target for 2030 is to reduce greenhouse gas emissions by 51% compared to 1990 levels, or 82% in net emissions compared to the same base year. We designed 63 mitigation policies and measures which are gender responsive and are linked to 15 sustainable development goals. By implementing our long-term strategy on climate action, we aim to transform North Macedonia into a low-carbon economy, enhancing competitiveness and promoting social cohesion. This whole-of-society approach will help us fight unemployment by creating green jobs, decrease pollution with renewables, and develop sustainable habits through education. We have made these commitments against the backdrop of several structural challenges to our domestic economic growth, worsened by the devastating effects of COVID-19, because we do believe that the only sustainable recovery from the pandemic is green recovery. If the country with the GDP per capita of below $6,000 is fully dedicated to achieving these ambitious pledges, then each state in the world can do it. We have already designed transparent, coordinated and inclusive climate action in partnership with science, businesses, civil society and youth. In the same time, we are fully aware that international financing will be dependent on the effective, functional and just governance at both national and international levels. Dear friends, 50 years ago, W.H. Auden penned the hymn to the United Nations. In it, he says that peace means to change at the right time, as the world clock goes tick and tock. For too long, humanity's unsustainable modes of production and consumption have been out of sync with the rhythm of nature. At this last hour, it is high time to wind back the clock of the climate system so that future generations can not only survive, but live in a secure, decent, and prosperous world as well. I thank you for your attention.